Yep, you guessed it, it's another story time video. On Tuesday, I had my first ever real audition. Wow! It wasn't for like a Hollywood blockbuster movie, no, it was like a short film being filmed locally, so they wanted some local talent. That's where I come in. So me and my friend Sezbez got on the train after school and we went to her house to have some din-dins, and then we went to I think it was the Florence Arts Centre or something in Egremont, which is not too far away from where I live. And I'd been hoping all day that like me and Sarah were going to be the only ones there, so they were like, "You've got the part!" Unfortunately, that was not the case. However, we were like the first car to pull into where the auditions were being held, so we were like, oh my god, we're gonna be movie stars! And then we saw that there was like 4 other cars that pulled in after us with kids that looked very talented. So when you go to an audition, because like I'm an expert now, I've been to one, I'm an expert, you get a sign-in sheet, so I put my name, Ross, and then you sign it. So because I was the first one to sign it, I had to go into the audition first. We got given the sides, again, I'm an expert now, I know what they're called. We got given the sides, which is like a short scene. It was just like a really short scene, it was only like 10 lines long and it was 2 characters. Right, so onto the people that were there. There was a few characters, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna be the weird one. I was wrong. There was a boy there in a hat, and I don't know if everything was right up there. I don't think that's politically correct, but I don't care. But anyway, he started a conversation and I was like, oh Jesus, because, well, listen to what he said. So I wonder how these characters are feeling, like, what's their emotions? And I was like, oh, for God's sake, it's a short film, you don't need to do emotion memory and all that Stanislavski stuff. Anyway, there was another girl there and her hair was amazing. It was like red and all up like this. She was a nice girl. Anyway, onto the actual audition. As I said, I was first. I went in there with the director. We got chatting a bit. For some reason, I told him that I've stripped off on stage. Don't know why he did that. Before the audition started, he needed to get a picture of me, so he wrote my name and I had to hold my name here and I was like... And there was a camera over there which was filming me. Oh, that was the annoying thing. Right, the director was going, right, whenever you're ready, Ross, just start. So I'd go to start my first line and the camera person would be like, oh, wait a minute, where's the on and off button? Could you not have got this sorted before I came in, please? So then again, the director said, whenever you're ready, Ross, and he was like, oh, wait a minute, the lighting's not right. Oh, Jesus. So we got onto the audition and it seemed to go fine. I messed up a little bit of line, like I sort of went with my voice, and I did that for both characters I play, so I probably haven't got a role because I couldn't even read the lines. I think I did an alright job of it. So I came out of the audition and Sarah had been telling the group how I was excited because it said think Lady Gaga. Then that got me off on one about Lady Gaga. Someone said, who's your favourite actor? And I was like, well, Lady Gaga is in the new series of American Horror Story. But anyway, everyone else did their auditions and then I went up to the director at the end and I was like, excuse me, do you want my telephone number? I wasn't trying to flirt. So I went back into the room and I think that's a good thing because when you do an audition you need to stick in the director's mind so they're like, oh yes, that person. So I was the last face that he saw. Clever thinking. So now I'm just waiting for a telephone call to say, hi Ross, you haven't got a part in the movie, however we would like you to be an extra. So yeah, that was a nice little story time video, wasn't it? Very enjoyable, very pleasurable. No, that sounds sexual. Thank you for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed my little story. If you did, then give the video a thumbs up and comment something, whatever you want to. And if you haven't seen me before but you feel like you should subscribe, then click subscribe and yep, it will be good.